She seemed calm when she walked onto campus, just like thousands of other students who rushed through the walkways of the University of Southern California. But behind the academic buildings, inside apartments that looked ordinary from the outside, something darker was unfolding, something no one would believe until it was too late. Our story begins in 2021, when a quiet, disciplined graduate student named CJ Wang first arrived at USC. He kept to himself, rarely caused trouble, and always looked like someone focused only on academic success. Professors said he submitted assignments on time. Neighbors said he was polite. Nothing about him stood out. Nothing suggested danger. But behind closed doors, a pattern had already begun. One woman reportedly told investigators that she had gone to his apartment after a study meetup. She remembered drinking something he gave her, something that didn't smell right. Another claimed she couldn't remember the next several hours after accepting a small glass of wine. And later, more women came forward with eerily similar accounts. Their stories carried the same tone of fear. I don't know what happened. I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. Still, nothing happened for years. The campus police filed incident reports. Administrators reviewed concerns. Students whispered among themselves, but no public action was taken. The case quietly grew colder, drifting into the background, until 2025, when everything erupted at once. What triggered the breakthrough wasn't one woman, it was multiple, all stepping forward within the same window of time. A detective from the LAPD noticed the pattern immediately. Women who didn't know each other describing the same unusual symptoms, the same hazy gaps in memory, the same apartment building, and the same man, a USC graduate student with no previous criminal record. As officers dug deeper, they discovered something chilling. Reports about Wang stretched back 4 years. Complaints had been made, but never fully investigated. Students had tried to warn others, but their voices got lost in the noise of a massive university system. And through it all, Wang continued his normal life, attending classes, hosting study groups, and blending into the crowd. By early 2025, there were enough accounts to move forward, and that's when authorities made the arrest. Wang didn't resist. He didn't argue. He didn't panic. He merely responded with the same quiet calm he was known for, as if he had been expecting this moment. The officers later said it was the most unsettling part, the way he barely reacted, like someone who believed the truth would never fully surface. Once in custody, investigators obtained a search warrant. Inside his apartment, they found items described in reports: unlabeled bottles, leftover drinks, small containers in a desk drawer, a laptop with deleted files investigators are still recovering. Though nothing alone was conclusive, the pattern formed a frightening picture. The deeper detectives looked, the stranger the case became. Each woman's story aligned with the others, not perfectly, but enough to reveal clear repetition. The same late-night hours, the same small gatherings, the same sudden blackouts, the same sickening confusion when they woke up. It was a pattern investigators could not ignore.